All right, family. So the conscious community is going crazy, right? That's what they say. Um, I just saw the videos of young Pharaoh and of Dr. Umar. And of course, we know about Brother Polite. I actually knew about the young Pharaoh thing. I had saw things going back and forth with him and his young lady and him, you know, his acting out and stuff like that. Um, of course, there's got to be a statement that's given to this. You can't just be like ignoring it and act like you don't see it. And you know what I'm saying, you live in this community, you deal with the people, you believe you got a like mind as them, and they say what's going on. Anybody knows that anybody that knows about the black communities, about us as a people, whenever we have any type of leadership, they always being attacked. You can't have a leader in hip hop, they'll attack that leader. You can't have a leader in politics, they'll attack that leader. You can't have a leader and on motherfucking YouTube. Okay, they'll and then that person is trying to show you the right way to go somewhere. They'll attack that person too. There's something in this country that is a forbidden. It's forbidden for us to have an understanding and a dialect, even a dialect about it, even a conversation about it. To too many people to come together to um to speak the truth. And whenever there's truth being spoken to whatever's going on, whatever the situation is, then everybody that's trying to collectively speak that truth is either attacked or already been infiltrated. And what they do is they in return, they get all they, you know how they do they say death come in threes, they attack in threes. These guys, all three of these guys are arguably three of the biggest guys that talk forms of us freedom under certain oppressions that we feel that we have in our country, with our laws, even with our religions, right? They come against all of these things, and all three of these guys, and not all three of these guys come against all of them. They have their different standards of what they believe. Some of them, Dr. Umar, where he's more of a on the educational of and the indoctrination of a black man to prison from the school pipeline from public school to prison, which he believes there's a lot of, you know, and then you have, you'd have different levels of how these guys operate and where they come under. And I don't want to go too deep and too long about each one of these guys, and what they think, like if they're more politically, if they're more structured about uh, school, or or just our history. You know what I'm saying? Either way it go, all of it goes back to being political, because he who wins the war tells the story of how shit went down. Okay, that's just how it is. And if you should happen to lose uh, the war, if you got your own people still alive when you win, you can still tell your story at home when you get back home about what happened. So you don't never. Some people just don't know they at war. Like and then we constantly spread information, and we're not prepared for the backlashes of that, because that is war. You know what I'm saying? Information is war. Information is war. Definitely. I know that I'm at war. I have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? And I also know that at one point in time, this could be anybody. Anybody with a big enough platform to speak the truth or to try to do something for the people, as what you would think you know what I'm saying, as what you classify as people who are in need, people that are impoverished, people that are looking for some type of out, and these people just happen to be melanated. You know what I'm saying? These are the people in our community who have um, either been, I don't I can we can guess some guesses and say some conspiracy theory, like they've been MK altered, or they've been attacked by somebody um, through some drugs, some altering drugs, right? Uh, or they're really living a life of scandal, and unrighteousness, and but they always in front of us. And how did they get in front of us? Or what was this because some people say these guys are, some people go into the fact that they say, oh, these guys are agents, you know what I'm saying? And now they just now some people, I see all the posts, I see everything people say. I'm a real I'm a type of person that really like watches and sees what people say. I have my own opinion, but I also watch what other people say too. I see people saying that these guys, all three of these guys, were agents from the beginning, and now they're just being exposed. So I see all of those type of things. You know what I'm saying? And just because and people like, well, an agent would definitely have the information on us. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. Would people that's keeping the information from us, would they be willing to let that person as an agent give us the information? Yes, because they know that as long as the majority don't follow it, who cares? If you can get a small sector of people to wake up, in that guy's little world, who cares? It's just a bunch of enemies they can take out. You know who the people are. You know, and so that's why when you get into this, you got to realize there's something that you have to live for. There's something that you have to die for. So um, my thoughts and cares uh, to all three of those guys go out, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what nobody did, and I'm talking about to their families, to the daughters, to everybody that's involved, to the children. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, that's a lot to endure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving no sympathy to nobody who don't deserve it. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I don't know. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But this is why you're seeing a lot of people saying, what's going on with the conscious community. It's the same thing that's going on. That's gone on in public all over the world in all kind of communities. You know, and this might be a little different. You know what I'm saying? But what I see is that, back in the day when they got ready to get rid of you, they just snipe you off, kill you off, and blame it on on somebody. Now they can do all kind of stuff. They can make you seem like you crazy. They can give you drugs. They can MK Ultra you. I mean, and then they can have you. They can infiltrate your situation and get something on you and have you doing whatever they y'all remember Coming to America. Everybody's seen the part two. If you seen part one, you know that at one point in time that Eddie Murphy is the Prince of Zamunda, and he is getting married to this woman who his father and mother have chosen. And so she comes to visit him at his kingdom. And at one point in time, him and her go into a room that is separate from the rest of the people that are there. There are guests, there are entertainers, there's a dancing going on, there's music, there's the whole kingdom, the whole kingdom is invited, and the king and the queen and everybody's there. And this is his coming out party of him being engagement to this queen, this African queen. And then they go into a room together alone, him and her, and he tries to get to know her. And she tells him how she has been born and bred to only serve him, to know what he likes, to do what he likes, only what he likes. And then in the middle of this, he wants to know what she really actually likes and not what he likes. And so she's willing to do anything he tells her to do, except for, guess what? He at one point in time he says, "At this moment, I forbid you to obey me." And that's when she says, "No, she won't do it." She refuses to disobey him, and he's telling her, I want you to have your own mind, and we'll go your own way and think your own thoughts and tell me the truth." And she still doesn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So this is how some of our people are. This is why it's easy for one or two people to come out with the truth. One or two or three people, 4, 5, 10, come out with the truth, and people still act like it ain't the truth because we still so programmed on what we've been learning, what we've been taught, that there's no way in the hell we're gonna ever come out of that and disbelieve that these people have been lying to us all this time. It's like Coming to America. All right, y'all, it's your boy Farmer Tom, the Garden Guru of the Conscious Growing Gardeners. Y'all, we're gonna try to do a fall garden back here. We're gonna do a little live. Yeah, I've been saying that for the last couple of days, but we're gonna get this fall live garden in here, the in-house fall garden. We're gonna go live and show you guys. It's just that this thing's right here is just wild. You know what I'm saying? And you have to ask yourself. They attack anybody that say they're a leader or anybody that speak up. So you ain't got to be a leader. You just have to. All you got to do is have a voice and have people listening to you, and they'll attack you too. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing: if what I'm saying is such a fucking lie and it's not true, then why attack me? You have to ask yourself that question. If these guys are these guys going crazy? Are they actually being attacked by other people? Or are they being MK Ultra, or are they all guilty of just hustle and game in the community? It's only you know what I'm saying. And watch this. Is one guilty and two innocent, or is all guilty or three innocent? What is it? You know what I'm saying? We don't know, right? We actually don't know. And then what we'll do is we'll get on here and we'll make our observations, we'll make our opinions, right? I don't like to give opinions on things. You know what I'm saying? I don't, because especially on people's lives and their character. I give opinions on things, but I don't like to speak on people's character unless I personally know them. And so since I don't personally know these guys, I don't know, what I'm saying? I can just give an observation of what it might be, and and let the scales and the balances of life weigh itself out. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to do that. And one day, some people, when they get out of their feelings, they'll learn to do that too. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep your eyes open and be aware, but you don't want to be stupid and you don't want to assume shit, because an assumption makes the ass out of you and me. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. All right. Keep the level of your energy up and positivity, man. I know it's a lot of negative things going around you sometimes, and stuff you see on TV and stuff, even so you see on internet now, right? We call ourselves coming in here to have our own community away from the media, always instilling what they want us to believe. But here we come here and we get over here and we bring the drama to it. It's just a people thing, I guess, right? I don't know, right? Uh, Hopefully one day we'll clear some of that up, and we'll get the mental health and the peace that we deserve from our country, from our country's men, right, and from our government. All right, peace.